All right, we're going to go over a quick demo. So in the Modulanner plugin, you open it, you have templates, and so you can have daily, weekly, monthly templates or custom templates. But first, let's start off with pre-creating some pages because you want to get your planner started. You can choose which page types you want and how many days in the future you want. This saves up creation time later from the navigation, or if you like to change templates a lot, then you don't have to pre-create a whole bunch of things. So it'll tell you when it's all done, tells you what pages were created, and it skips some if there was any necessary to skip. So here's my daily template. You can see I have icons already created for the different navigations. So say I want to go to tomorrow, I can tap tomorrow. It should hopefully delete the dot, and then I click on the link, and it moves me to July. I want to go back, this is the today button. I can click that. It'll move back to there. So one thing is pen is relative to today's date by default. So if I click tomorrow on Tuesday, it'll come back, I'll click the link, and it'll come back to Tuesday. But my finger is relative. So it's saying the next day from Tuesday. Now this new link, if I can click it right, brings me to Wednesday. You can see there's that. Same thing with the down here. I'm going to go to this week. So that was already pre-created, so it was pretty quick. It brings me to the week of Monday. Now if I want to go to next week, which hasn't been created, I tap it. You'll see an extra flash as the page increments and changes it. I click the next link, and it brings me to here. So that's to days, weeks, months, and there's also a calendar option. So I can go pick a whole bunch of different days, weeks. I can create month templates. And so say I go all the way out, I have a dentist appointment in 6 months, right? I was just at the dentist. They're like, oh, January 11th, that's when your dentist appointment is. It'll come in, drop the link, and it'll come here, dentist, right? And I want to get back to today. I can do that. Or you can always do your swipe up because these are native links. It brings me back to where it was. So it comes here. All right. So that's the date picker. So pre-configured templates. So as I said, this ships with these templates that I've created with the icons already built in. So if you want to use your own template, you can go into Planner. You'll see Setup, and you can see all the different buttons here. And then you can also set them up. So if you go to Setup All, you'll see the different hitboxes of where they're located, and you can create your own templates and icons. So say you want to do that, right? Or actually, first we'll go over custom hitboxes and creating your own thing. So say I want to create a custom hitbox. All right, we'll name it. We'll name it Notes. I already have Notes. Let me just go edit it. So it pops up Notes. When I click it, I want to insert a template. I want to do the template for my notes. I can place the hitbox. It's up here in the corner. So now I click my notes, and it's going to insert a custom template with the link. And this inserts a template right next to where we were. So I scroll over, here's my notes, right? So I can do that. And then say I want to make it the recipe card. I am a baker and I like to put recipes down. I can add a custom thing. Recipe, insert template, recipe card, we place hitbox, and we're going to place that hitbox right here, right? And so what we can do, if we want to add something to our new notes, we can say, oh, I want a recipe. We're going to make it a coffee mug. I put it over here and about where it was. And then if I erase all this other stuff, I don't have any links down here. So now I can not go to sticker. We can go to the Planner plugin, and I can update the template with this page. I'll hit update, it'll overwrite daily PNG, so it updates it. So now if I create a new page, so let's go to a page that hasn't been pre-created, we'll go August 19th, right? You'll see this coffee mug pop up on the new template. There it is. And now I can't erase it because it is a part of the template. So as you're creating icons, so if you have a template you really like, go ahead, create icons, update that template, and it'll be permanently there. So another thing that we can do is also create a jump to a certain page. So say I want to make a grocery list, right? We'll go on the weekly, we'll go on this week's, the eraser always gets me. We'll go here, we'll go to this week. There we go. Sometimes little things happen. It's still a beta. The more reporting you do, the better. And so here, say I want to, because I don't need my grocery icon on every page for my daily, but I do go grocery shopping about once a week. So I can say, oh, that's my grocery hitbox. So what you need to know for that is it'll capture a link. So you come over here, make sure you have a link. You can have more than one on a page. You'll be able to select it. You'll want to add a custom hitbox. We'll call it grocery. We go to a page and we want to capture a link. And so that captures whatever links are on this page. So there's only one, it captured grocery note because that's where that link was. Then we can place the hitbox. We'll place it anywhere for now. I need to improve this workflow a little bit. And then we come over to our weekly template, right? So we jump over here. Now we come back and we have this. We place the hitbox. Now I want to place it. We want to redo that hitbox. Place it over here. Save it. And now when I click it, it brings up that link. And so it jumps me over to here. All right, so we talked about links, adding templates, updating templates. We talked about what other features do we have. So for the pre-configured ones, for the Whimsy templates that I'm going to ship this out with, everything's already set up. Any template that you want to clear, there is an issue with the SDK and scrolling. Sometimes it does not want to scroll very well. I can clear those out because those are custom created. Templates, like I said, import. You click import, it'll bring up my style documents, export, import. Those are ones we can access. Once that's restricted, it'll probably just be my style. At the full release, you can pick what you want. And so you have it in there. You copy to the daily folder. And you come back and it'll automatically default. So now if I create a new daily template, or let me change it to ask me. So if you have different templates you want on different days, you can set it to ask me, have two different templates. Let's go to our date picker, pick another day that we haven't created yet. Let's go August 29th. It'll ask me what I want. So now I want it unruled on that day. Right? And I jump over, it's the ruled. Right? Jump, scrolling back. What other features do we have? So settings. So this will tell you stats of the planner. So right now I have 9 daily pages, 2 weekly, 2 monthly. My planner spans from July 27th to January 11th, and I have a ton of missing pages because I jumped 6 months in the future. I can change what day my week starts on. That's useful for page labels or also creating pre-creating pages. Page labels, you can customize the label. So you have your sizes, bold, italics, left, right, center. Right now I can't change the font very easily. That is on the roadmap. You have your different date formats. You can also build your own. So you collect that and you can, based off of how you have things set up. So week of July, right? And say I want it to be a full month. Oh, that's it's a capital M, right? So we come over here, capital M, now it's July. If you're unsure of standard formatting, you can always pick a stuff. So you want the year, it'll tell you the year. Or if you want a short year, it'll tell you the short year. And you can click the little chits for that. So that's how to customize a label to get whatever format you want, different sizes and areas. And then packs. So this is kind of how I did it. So that way we can export the Whimsy pack, or if you have your own templates and you want to share it with other people because they really like it, you're able to export all your packs with the pre-configured hitboxes and let other people use them. The erase mark is in beta. Sometimes it does weird, funny things. Let me know if that happens. Capture the logs, so that way you can let me know how things work. And then restricted planner file. So if you use templates in different files and you don't want this working on different files, you can restrict it to a single file, so that way your hitboxes aren't firing when you're not expecting them to.